Ah, merde. Voilà. Dans tous les cas, je dois attendre 1 minute pour que les gens rejoignent, donc c'est chill pour le moment. Merci, merci. Smash. Hein? Ok, le stream commence dans genre 10 secondes. Enfin, techniquement on est déjà sur le stream, mais genre il y a un délai. Hein, si. Hello chat. I mean, it's only gonna be me for this stream today, because, yeah. I mean, I'm in casters if you see anyone could join, but the thing is, all the casters are, like, asleep. At least I think they're all asleep. But it should be okay. I'm waiting for the streams ping, because I imagine that's when most people will come in. Not first, was pop it. Not second. I'm probably gonna need more casters, I guess. Thank you for the 5, Max. Love you. In the VC right now. Oh yeah, nobody can hear you. I forgot that I muted the Discord in case anybody joins late. Is he speaking French? I was at the start because I was with Max. But yeah, today's match, of course, Moon Crescent versus Arisen's Yet Damned. I'm probably not gonna bother doing a pre-game interview because, you know, they're cool, but I also just don't have the brain right now. It's a bit early. We might be too many on the player list. Right? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are the casters in the room with us? No, there are no casters. It's only me. I'm sorry, nerds. There's a person with a Mesmerizer Miku as their avatar. How based? But yeah, we're gonna have to wait, guys. Because, it seems... I mean, it's gonna be Asia versus EU, so the ping's gonna be pretty crazy. That's why they're, like... Everybody's telling me they're checking their ping and stuff. What time is it for the French right now? I don't know anymore. It is 3 p.m. And, I don't know what it is for the Asia people, but it should be pretty early. At least I imagine. Oh wait, I just realized. I'm missing something. Oops. I don't think it matters too much, but I'll add it in anyways. I'm a caster that close enough to caster. No. RYD has better insane players and killers? I mean, I'll see. Moon Crescent are interesting. Oh, thank you for the 5490. I do forget to I did forget to put this pop up at the start of the stream when Max gave €5, so he didn't get his money's worth. But oh well. I'm waiting for them to be ready. I don't know why they're taking their sweet ass time. They have way too many people. They have one extra person. Okay, cool. No, they're good now. Okay, they seem to be ready. We might start pretty soon. Forest Slasher round between Residence Yet Damned on the Killer and Moon Crescent on the Survivor. Waiting for this to start. Which regions are the teams from? Residence Yet Damned is an EU team and Moon Crescent is an Asian team. They do have like one NA player, but yeah. It is going to be like 300 ping versus 300 ping. Alright. And this should be it. Here we go. And we do have Slasher here from Residence Yet Damned. Gonna be looking for his first Survivor. And Survivors are on pretty high ping, so it's gonna be pretty hard to help each other out without bugging out. Slasher is gonna find his 2-time who gets an insane backstab at the very start. Great start for them. And that's a good 30 seconds already with no hits. And that's a very good start for Moon Crescent. But they are going to find the noob as well as the 2-time. Noob does get kicked off his gen. 2-time probably going to start taking some hits pretty soon. Good guess sitting around the corner, trying to help most likely. Does try to react to the rating, I guess, or predict it, but messes it up. There's going to be a beam from Duskar to help the guest. I don't know how much help that will be, though, because this is definitely the most important Survivor in the game. And he's already taken some pretty big damage. We are going to need some body blocks. 07 does not seem to be coming through with the body blocks, though. And it's probably going to be a hit pretty soon. Shield from Duskar does come out, but at the wrong time. And it gets cancelled. And another Raging Pace is now here. And if Guest wants to live, he's going to need some help from 2-time. Or he's going to need a pretty huge block. 2-time did want to help, but Guest took the hit. And now that's going to mean Guest is probably 1-shot, or at least 2-shot. And no, that's going to be a dead Guest for the first kill. And we're missing 4 other kills right now, but this is a very good start for Residence Yet Damned. Looking for maybe the 2-time now, who has half ablation, so we're going to need to be a little careful. Noob does attempt a body block, which doesn't really work out, and the shield from Duskar also doesn't really help much. Raging Pace comes out again, and that's going to be trouble for 2-time, who's really going to need a body block here if he wants to do anything. Or he's going to need a nice stab, which could come out at any moment. But he should not have enough stamina. Oh my god, a nice gashing wound from the Slasher, knowing he can do basically whatever he wants on this ping. And again, 2-time is going to need to get something done. But no, that's up ahead, and that's going to be a second Sentinel out of the game. Now with 2 Survivalists and a support, and 2 minutes left on the clock, this should be a pretty easy sweep for the Slasher, unless the Survivors pull out something crazy. Which I doubt they will be able to, because after this Raging Pace right here, Duskar is going to need to take at least 3 hits if he wants to do anything. We're going to see some body block attempts, but they're not going to work out. And Duskar is going to take his first hit. Bit of mispathing from the Slasher, but it shouldn't matter here. Probably going to get beheaded pretty soon. Trying to save stamina, but it's not going to work out, and that's going to be 3rd kill. With 2 supports left, or sorry, 2 survivalists left. 2 minutes on the clock. I think whoever gets in chase here is going to have to just go die somewhere far away for the last survivor to be able to do anything in the last man standing, you know, with some good stealth. But yeah, Noob is going to be the one chased here. And, of course, gashing Insane gashing, obviously on the noob screen, that looked insane, as you could see. But he's gonna have half health already, and he's gonna be missing 2 hits with the bleed for a behead to finish him off. Or maybe actually just, if he waited a bit, it could have been a kill with the M1. And it's gonna be last man standing for the 0-7, who might want to pull out a TP or a clone here. Doesn't seem to be doing either one, though. And he's gonna have his first chase, or his end of game chase here. I think Slasher waiting around this corner, and yeah, obviously gonna be catching off the 0-7, who's gonna need to hit a crazy clone if he wants to escape at all, which I don't think is gonna be easy to do. Gonna take his first hit here. It seems he might have messed up his stamina somehow, and Raging Base is out. Maybe 0-7 saving his clone for a clone parry, unsure here. But clone parry on 300 ping is going to be a bit rough, and that's going to be a 5k from Risen's Yet Damned. So we're going to see what Moon Crescent can do on the killer. Okay, so yeah, we're going to get, first off, background music. Wait. Oh yeah, so we already have a private server from Spectre. That's good. Moon Crescent's gonna be ready. Isn't Ghost 2-time banned? No, I don't think so. Ghost 2-time was never banned, even if it has a quieter dash sound. They might be cooked. They were indeed. I mean, a 5k is going to be a pretty hard win con here. But on this ping, anything could happen. As you could see, the Slasher would often catch survivors out with a gashing just because they couldn't escape on the ping. Is that you, Flamingo? 6-7, yes, I'm Flamingo. Okay. Monitoring 2-time is banned? Yeah, because of a huge bug on monitoring 2-time at the moment where you could TP out of the map. And the entire... okay. What is Ghost 2-time anyway? Yeah, it's a skin from the Isle. I'm sorry I get pretty silent, I'm just setting stuff up as always. What is this ping? This is like 200 MS actually. This is like NA West for some reason. It's not actually even Asia. I'm thinking that RID will win, but won't go through Telegio. Unsure. Telegio is seemingly having issues. Seemingly having issues. They probably will have to forfeit because of them not figuring out schedule. I realize I should definitely on Discord in case any random person joins, because otherwise it's going to be very confusing if they scream at me, but nobody is joining, so it's fine. Oh my god. 2 days got banned from RFL for racist jokes? Damn. I have no clue what the fuck's going on in RFL general. Hmm? Grim wipe, bro. Grim wipe them. Grim will do his best, I'm sure. Or their best. For some reason, Attempt is having issues with pigs. That's cool. Aren't you on break anyway? I mean, I'm always on break, and by that I mean I never check the RFL like drama. I'm just here for tournament stuff. Plays Forsaken, enjoys it. W speed. Dans les donations? Je peux pas voir. Huh. Wait. Fan funding. Oh no, yeah. Like in the top fans. Oh yeah. I mean, this guy's always giving me stuff. He's very chill. True, yeah. Max gave me a Nuko plushie from Girls Last Story. Please be quick, bro. Can't wait to see this wipe. I mean, I'm waiting on them. They said give us 2 minutes. Non, non, non. On t'entend pas. Si, si. Okay, they were asking about the ping, because, of course, you know, one team had to play on 300 ping, the other team has to play on 300 ping, and they're confused why. I mean, it's definitely going to need to be a bit of a clutch from the killer, but also survivors, because, honestly, I feel like it's a given that on this ping, you should be able to wipe any team. Unless you were truly terrible. But I doubt someone could be that bad. Comp, grow, garden, and win. You guys gotta stop with that. And nobody's gambling for any servers. It's just that RYD is kind of annoyed at the ping, and then Moon Crescent's telling them, no, we have to play the same, so it's fair. Okay, they had to switch a player because apparently one of their players just had like a cursed ping. Ugh. Comp's still a brain rot. Oh my god. I'm looping his garden. 3 Robux on RYD. Anyone taking it? Yeah, if RYD wins, you have to double it. 6 Robux. Okay, we might actually finally start. It does take them a while often, but it's fine. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. And yep, we seem to be starting. Alright. As long as everything is right, other than the stream overlay, we are getting all survivors on pretty high ping versus Grimoire's Slasher here. And he's going to be looking for his first kill. He's using Milestone 2 Slasher. What a taste in skins. I think the skin might actually be pretty dark, so this might actually be a comp skin. And he does get 2 slashes at the start. Of course, servers are going to be a bit laggy for some reason. I don't know, that's just how Roblox goes. And a nice... Oh my god, that was an insane trick stab. The Slasher pulled out a Raging Pace, it didn't even save him. So now he's going to have to, you know, catch up to someone with like 80 stamina. And that's already just a really good start from 2-time. But we did see the start earlier, and it didn't really mean much for Moon Crescent on the survivors. So I don't know how RYD is going to do here. But we're going to have a chase on, I imagine, Dusakar is who the Slasher wants. No, it seems to be... Okay, he's getting a free hit on the 2-time, but of course Dusakar is still one of his targets. And he's going to have one of the, you know... Oh, one of his characters being 20 HP. I'm sorry about that. And Beam comes through. And Guest is probably going to shove right here. Yep, a great shove here from Guest. Even on this ping, he knew that he had to kind of, you know, lead it. And oh my god, this guy's already going to take 2 hits plus up ahead. But he is going to live on 1 hit left with 2 minutes on the clock. This is actually pretty winnable for RYD here. Slasher is going to have to make no mistakes. Or RYD's going to have to make 1 big mistake. Guess trying to bait the Slasher out. Obviously, it doesn't really work out here. And yeah, Guess is just trying to pressure. Not actually doing that much. Probably going to try to block here. Doesn't get it, sadly. That could have been very risky, though. And oh my god, 2-time barely misses. And that's going to be Dusagar's death. We're going to be going for 4 more kills. We hear Noob around, but of course, the target right now is going to be Guest or 2-time. Either one will work. If 2-time had hit his backstab, I think Dusagar would have lived. But on this ping, you cannot really blame them for missing out. And of course, waiting for stamina back. And running in for the next kill. 0-7 is here for the body blocks. Doesn't really seem to be needing to help with Dusagar's head rolling on the ground. Nice body block from Noob here. Giving a lot of time to 2-time. Which is exactly what he needs. Or what they need. But it's going to need a backstab probably. Oh, actually this behead is pretty good here. And the Guest might try to go for, yep, one of these shoves to shove off the Slasher for a lot of distance. And Slasher, with 50 seconds left on the clock, is going to need another kill. And this looks kind of risky here. RYD doing very well. They're 2-time barely alive, but not really going for any backstabs or any trick stabs. Because he knows that if he messes up once, it could just be the end of the entire team. And it seems 2-time is hiding and unable to be found. So Guest is going to be the target here. With the 2 other survivalists around to help, I don't know if Slasher will be able to do much. With 1 good body block, this could definitely be really bad. He's looking for his next hit here. Does get it. Oh, Gashing Wound barely misses. And it's surprising on this ping that it wouldn't hit there. But of course, if you have enough, stamina, you're probably not going to hit those. Oh my god, the behead out of sheer panic coming out. 3 seconds left on the clock. And that's going to be it. RYD gets the first point here with a 5k to 1k. Very well played. Alright. So let me put the music back on. Alright. So we're gonna be going for a Noli set next. Alright, yeah, so for the Noli set, again, it's gonna be the same player on Killer. He did show that he had some decent mechanics on Slasher there. But pretty rough game for him, making a lot of mistakes. I'm quite fond of Susie Deltarune. That's so random. Moon Crescent getting cooked? I mean, yeah. They did what they could. But, yeah, RYD, definitely a lot of good mechanics there. Especially on like, 200 to 300 ping. I mean, this can be the same thing. It's gonna be really high ping killer. So I do wonder how RYD is gonna do on the Noli set here. I like the fact that RYD's trying to get some of their like better players in, but the thing is, a lot of their better players have some really high ping, so they're kind of struggling. But head and chase was a little weird. Slasher maybe thought the survivor was one shot or something. I think he was just trying to get chip damage because he knew he wouldn't be able to keep running or something, and so he decided to go for the instant damage, which I don't think is a horrible play. Flamingo can't join because his team lost qualifiers? Real. It'd be really funny if big YouTubers like that ever played. Ah, man, these setups always take so long. It's fine. We've got time. We've got time. Smash. Oh shit, wait, they started. Okay, my bad. They did that very suddenly. I didn't expect that. Alright, well, here we go. With Moon Crescent on the killer once again, on Noli. And RYD on the survivor. Gonna be a bit of a struggle, but of course, they're gonna do their best even on this ping. And his first chase seems to be the noob here. While Taff is also gonna be around to help. Definitely gonna need more help than just Taff, but Two-Time gets caught out by accident. Noli doesn't seem to have the stamina to follow up, though. Oh my god, this might just be it for Two-Time. Yep, that's a first kill already, because Two-Time just got completely caught out. And, yeah, Pizza on Elliot is completely wasted. About a 10-second chase, which, again, on this ping, you can't really blame them, but very good performance so far from Grimoire. And Elliot's gonna pop his rush hour, looking for his next pizza throw, probably. Nova's gonna come out with no hits, and Taff's gonna be ignored. It seems that Noli's attention is gonna be towards the Elliot. Oh my god, good patience from Noli there. That's just gonna be another kill, probably. He's probably gonna be able to kill the Taff here, unless Elliot gets a nice pizza in. Oh yeah, no, this should just be it, huh? Body blocks are coming through. It seems Taff might survive here. Another hit, actually. I thought Taff would be dead. But no, he does land, or take a hit here. And Pizza will be eaten because of a messed up Void Rush. And Nova's gonna miss, which is pretty huge on this ping because every Nova should usually hit. So every miss is important. And, okay, well, Noli's gonna keep his chase on Taff, who seems to be still half health. Probably can't tank many hits. Oh my god, this should be it. For Taff, who just gets absolutely slammed on the ground, and that's going to be a second kill. So our team only having 2 gens done, and Noli seems to be wanting to TP somewhere, probably to bait the team with his clone. It seems he didn't hear the noob who ghost burgered. Oh no, he found him. He found the noob here, who's going to be his next chase. Probably going to be ignoring Elliot for the most part. And Pizza's going to be eaten. And, I mean, yeah, Chase is going to keep going. Void Rush, nicely curved around the corner. Sadly, does not slam again. And Nova is going to miss once again. Again, every miss on Nova is pretty huge, since you're going to usually be hitting those on high ping, and survivors are usually going to be pulled pretty hard. With 2 minutes left on the clock, this doesn't seem very winnable, but if the Noli messes up enough, this actually might be a decent result from RYD on this ping. And Noob is probably going to get slammed here, and that's going to be a 3rd kill. And it might just come down here to if an LMS can be won. If the last man standing can be won, I think RYD may have a chance with a 5k. But Pizzas are just going to keep missing. And 07 is going to clone. It does manage to eat the pizza, but of course, Noli knows which one is real and which one is fake. Going for another slam here to end the chase, but sadly doesn't go through. Actually, it does make 07 hug the corner and take a free M1, and now 07 is going to be in the very edge of the map, probably going to die here, unless the pizza comes out right now, and M1's coming out. Juke, and another juke. Wait, this might actually be very bad. No, okay. Of course, Elliot on 44% health with a minute 10 on the clock is going to be the last survivor to be chased, and he's going to have to pull out a miracle if he wants anything done here. But on this ping, I am pretty sure he should die. A nice Nova, but of course doesn't do enough. And it seems we're faking a TP here. No, actually does TP, but now you have to find where the Noli does TP. It seems he has found him. With 47 seconds on the clock, I don't think Noli will be able to make this many mistakes on an open map like this. Elliot running around the tightest thing they can find, which is right under main. But they're gonna eat Nova into an M1, and that's gonna be a 5k. That's gonna be a 5k from Moon Crescent. Very well played for them. Alright. W and 7 be useless. I mean, N7 did what they could, but it's always going to be a bit hard to body block sometimes. There's a method to it, but you can still mess it up often. Very good 5k here. Well, I mean, we're waiting on RYD to send a link over. Rain can 5k trust? I mean, I believe it, honestly. Again, on this ping, like... I'm comping out RFL explodes. So true. If there's another tie, then yeah, there's gonna be another game. If it goes too long, it's usually a coin flip. I mean, no, that's like... The coin flip rule isn't a real rule. It's just, if one team... Like, both teams don't want to forfeit, but they both want it to end, then they can do whatever. I just count it as X or Y team has forfeited, usually. Are they taking a break right now? We're waiting on RYD's Killer's private server to be sent. And then Moon Crescent's gonna have to avoid being 5k to get the win. I should add a little... Wait, I'm gonna add some text. It's gonna be a bit scuffed, I'm sorry, but I think it should be a good idea to do so. Alright. I think this is fine. Bit too tight. Let me... Yeah. I just need to... There. Is this a good way to track what the scores are right now? It might be a bit scuffed. I might need to do this. I don't know. Or maybe RYD is 2 to the right. Fuck. I love my OBS. Okay, there. This looks pretty good. It's the best I can do. Seriously, may someone respond to me? What did I miss? I mean, again, like, they're just setting up. That's why it's taking a bit. I'm sorry. I'm comping the Forsaken comp. Okay. First coin is being used for winners? It better not. Is this why Chance is solo banned in 3 killers? Yes. RYD is not 5k'ing, bruh. Trust. I mean, we'll see what they can do. I'm pretty confident in RYD's killer, but again, we'll see what they can do. On this ping, I think any team can get 5k. Moon has so much practice on Nole? I mean, I don't doubt that. Oh god, are they starting? There's no way I joined as soon as they started, right? No. Oh, the killer's Rain. No way. Already Rain. Blocktails mentioned fire. Loki, the casting playlist was not made by me. It was made by all the other casters. It's a collab playlist. Already said their main TT is having ping issues. I mean, that's rough. Yeah, Rain getting that bag. Rain destroy them, bro. I think Rain will do their best. I'm pretty confident that again on this ping any team could 5k. But I do wonder. It would be more interesting, I think, if Moon Crescent did win this for the 1-to-1. We shall see. Alright, we are going to start pretty soon. Much faster setup than last time. Alright, and here we go already with a Noli. Alright, so yeah, Rain gonna be the Noli for our YD here. And of course, they're gonna be looking for their first target. As always, it will probably be something along the lines of support or sentinel. So Taff or Elliot, or if they have a Builderman, probably Builderman, or, you know, or 2-time, who doesn't get a backstab at the start. A very confident 2-time comes up for the backstab, but obviously doesn't get it. And Pizza's going to be thrown early for 2-time. Great body block here, actually, from Noob. Actually, insane body block. I don't think Noli could sprint that much, but does hit a bit of an emote before TPing away. Removing the Taff trap. Finding Taff for the slam! What a snipe! And, I mean, that's going to be really rough for Taff here. Oh yeah, no, with these Novas, again, on this ping, these Novas are going to hit like crazy. And Taff's going to need a lot of help. Oh my god, a miscomm from both sides. And that's going to be rough. A miscomm between Noob and 2-time might mean the end for Taff here. Who also gets hit by his trap while running away from Noli. Barely alive somehow, but I don't think it'll be for much longer. And that's going to be the first kill. Pizza comes out, but of course a bit late. And it's going to be for Noob. TP's gonna come up from Noli here, and we see the 2-time respawn point, which might be useful to know later. And we see not only the 2-time, but also the Elliot, but I guess the chase is gonna be on the 2-time, who gets a nice trick stab here. Crazy backstabs from the 2-time. And Void Rush is gonna come out, but obviously not really gonna do much, and 2-time can go basically anywhere they want right now. Oh my god, with Nova pulling them on the castle, which is probably where they wanted to go anyways. But this should be an M1 pretty soon, or at least it will barely not be one. Okay. But we might see a Void Rush. No, okay. This seems to be faking the TP. And getting a nice Nova hit through the wall here. Elliot's going to need to help really soon, or that's going to be a kill on the 2-time, who's going to need to backstab! What a trick stab! Oh my god. Disgusting place from 2-time. And another TP, because we want to mess with the survivors, but I think 2-time seems to be pretty safe right now. Nova comes out, hits both Elliot and 2-time, and Elliot seems to be the new target of the chase with a Void Rush, but hits the wall. And now, yeah, Elliot's going to pop Rush Hour and going to go as far as they can. 2-time probably going to try to be around to help, because, oh my god, otherwise that's just going to be a second kill for them. And that's second kill for Rain on the Noli. RYD looking pretty rough, but at the same time, this is still a pretty winnable game with plenty of time on the clock. There are 2 survivalists. All they really have to do here is manage to kill the 2-time, who was hitting absolutely insane trick stabs. And they seem to be finding someone on the corner here. It seems to be Noob, and Noob's gonna have to call out for help, or they're gonna be in a lot of trouble with these Novas on this ping hitting like insanity across the map. And that's gonna be 3rd kill Only a 0-7 and a 2-time left over. And Brain's gonna be looking for both of them. It seems on the edge of the map here. 0-7 was hiding. Nova, for once, not gonna hit. But 0-7 seems to be confused because he's getting chased by the fake Noli as well. The clone coming out to tank the hits here. Very well played from 0-7. But a real M1's gonna be taken, and Nova's gonna be coming out. And the clone's not gonna really be doing much, and I think 2-time was just setting up for the end game here on the castle. They seem to be, yeah, fully expecting the Noli to TP on them, and I think a Void Rush may come out. But basically, all 2-time really has to do right now is not eat a Void Rush. And if he eats a few Novas, he should still live. He does seem to be stealthing in a good spot. Noli seems to be kind of lost. Does find the 2-time, though. And the chase begins with 47 seconds left on the clock. All 2-time has to do on this ping is probably hit one trick stab, or Noli makes the mistake of missing their Nova here, which is actually pretty huge. Void Rush is gonna come out with a hit, and maybe a slam! It barely misses with 30 seconds left. 2-time has basically taken only an M1 worth of damage, but it did not have the distance from it. Oh my god, another M1 comes out, 23 seconds, and the backstab! And this might actually just be how 2-time wins. With a nice backstab. 15 seconds, and all he has to do is not get slammed. Nova does hit, though. That's gonna be a lot of wasted stamina. 7 seconds. And he gets shooks out! 4 seconds! 2, 1, and that's gonna be a second fucking point on total. 1-1 on both sides. Great plays from 2-time here, abusing the ping. Oh my god. I don't think that could have gone any better. Oh wait, I just realized, did I have this right? Oh, I did not have this right. Oops, my bad, guys. Yeah, no, RYD was on No, RYD was on Killer, right? Yeah. Sorry, I got lost. I did correct this. So yeah, RYD gonna be 1-1, and our tiebreaker set is gonna be 1x. Anything could happen, of course. So yeah, we're gonna be waiting for the new private server. Of course, I forgot I need to get the music in the background. Let me switch this on. I mean, that was a crazy end of last game, by the way. I can't believe the amount of trick stabs that were landed on Rain. Absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. That time definitely was very confident, but on that ping, I think he knew what he was doing. Heh. 4K on both sides? No, it was 5K on one side, 4K on the other. He should have went for 2-time to at least put him on 40 HP on LMS. I mean, the thing is, if you noticed the chase earlier, he did want 2-time dead, but he kind of had to give up because he kept just getting stabbed in the worst ways. So he thought it would be safer to chase someone else. He did end up getting more kills, but of course it was hard. It's crazy how they had 2 survivalists, only 2 gens done. Yeah, I mean, that definitely could have gone way better. But I think the survivalists were just very pressured by the killer because the killer was just sweeping. Until the LMS, where killer had a lot of trouble getting to the last kill. Already killer Loki sold? I mean, they did what they could. If the general still exists and they're cooked, yeah, but it's gone. Moon Crescent, no diff RYD. I think both of these teams are actually decently equal in terms of skill. But it might just be because of the ping, you know? If they were on equal ping, maybe it'd be a different story. But both of these teams are trying their best here. And the ping is mattering a lot, but, you know, Moon Crescent does have some good knowledge on how to abuse this ping. Chat, is Shakespeare really dead? I think so. You tell me if you have a theory against that, though. I think it would be better to get 2 times to at least second life since he had a lot of time, 230 I'm pretty sure. I mean, yes, but still. You had an Elliot as well. But I guess once the Elliot was out of the way, it definitely would have been... Definitely the killer, like, chased 2 time, noticed that Elliot was still there, and then chased Elliot, and then just didn't go for 2 time anymore. But they definitely, after the Elliot kill, should have thought about 2 time, or at least as on the last 2 survivors, it would have been a good idea to go for. But overall, I think our Wady killer played very well. With some slight mistakes, of course. We're waiting for the next PS. It seems to be taking quite a bit. I'm the best TT player ever, bruh. I'm best Asian TT. I mean, 2 time. I don't know who the best 2 time would be. It might be game over for RYD. I mean, honestly, neither side really has an obvious win here. Like, the 1x set has not been played at all. It could end up in a tie with 0 or 5 kills, or it could be a, you know, any amount of kills, honestly. There's no way for us to know how this will go. Pretty sure Shakespeare's still alive, just in the alleys of John Doe, so true. RYD is confident for both 0k. I mean, they'll do their best. To the gamble set we go, truly. God, my Roblox is squeaking. I'm getting like a bright white screen. I might have to restart my Roblox, but why am I getting a bright white screen? Let me see the game, please. So-called best Asia team using an NATT. I mean, they have like 1 NA player. Grim is a godly 1x, bro. We'll see, but right now it's gonna be RYD on the 1x. Okay, my Roblox is losing it. What is going on here? Roblox gameplay. There we go. Jesus. I had to close the crash handler for it to work. That was weird. Alien's entanglement 90% of the time? That sounds terrible. I don't want to play against a 1x like that. That would be so depressing. You know, I never realized why the like Middle Eastern countries had a Roblox chat banned. I just realized it's because, like, you know, child safety. I never understood that. I just realized why it happened. I find it crazy Roblox was banned, by the way, in like an entire country. I think Roblox was banned in Turkey. I do hope it doesn't get banned in France, because, like, not that I approve of any of Roblox's, like, actions, of course, but I do play games on Roblox, so if the platform gets banned, then I can't play the games anymore. Can we ban this guy, bruh, for spamming 6-7? Probably. No, I don't know. My mod team decides that. If my mod team's in chat, they can ban him. I don't really care. This is my brother Bilo, by the way. Say hi to him. Isn't brother Bilo or something related to that one player? What's his name? Spam Totem? I don't know. I know that's a reference to something because I once told someone what their name was and they were like, "Oh, what a Pookie," and I was like, "What?" Yeah. RYD seems to be using Yarwar as their 1x player. I don't know if that's how you pronounce his name, but Yarwar sounds like how I would. I mean, it's how I read it. Whoa, I just saw someone fly. That was interesting. Oh. Hopefully Roblox gets banned in France. I hope not. I want to play Forsaken. If Roblox gets banned, we better get Forsaken on Steam or something. Okay, it seems we're gonna be starting pretty soon with RYD on the killer versus Moon Crescent's Survivor team, and it's gonna be a 1x set. I am waiting for the start here. Okay, here they go. All right, RYD on the killer, and they have timer disabled. Okay, let me go into their VC. I'm sorry, it's gonna be very chaotic. Guys, you have timer on infinite. It's fine. Alright, cool. I told them. Yeah, I guess we'll just start. I don't have to switch screens again. I have no clue. Okay, there we go. So now, timer is good, and we are starting out. Alright, 1x. Gonna be looking for his first target. Again, pretty high ping 1x, so this is gonna be pretty hard for the Asia team to do much on. They will do what they can. And Takeman's gonna come out and instantly hit on the Shedletsky with 2 M1s because, again, the ping is gonna be insane. Oh my god, insane blocks, wasting time on the 1x because he expected a punch right after, but I think the guest knows that on this ping, it might be a bit rough to go for a parry punch. That was a crazy block, though, and a really good start here. And RYD killer lagged out. Wrong screen. I need to check footage. Interesting. This is very interesting. I think this might be a penalty, but I'm looking over. Just give me a sec. I'm looking over the footage right now. Oh no. How rough. We might have to replay this with a slight penalty. You guys are gonna have to give me a sec to see with the other team. No, okay, I don't think. I mean, okay. Oh. Okay, I need to go talk to the other team. I'm sorry. I will put the music in the background and mute my mic while I do this. Okay, guys, I'm back. We dealt with the penalty. It should be okay, but it is kind of sad. Just DDoS the killer. I don't think the killer's getting DDoSed. I think that was genuinely connection issues. But yeah, it happens. Yeah, it's a minus 0.5 penalty on RYD because of this small technical issue. You can't really do much about it, but that is how it is. They do have a little bit of extra time to try and fix this up. It would be nice to get it fixed up soon, though, even if we are ahead of schedule by a lot. Okay, I think we're going. And oh my god. Jesus Christ. Oh, thank god I didn't switch the screen. Yeah, so that's gonna be a -1 penalty for Reasons Get Damned, so that's rough. They messed up the game twice now. Okay, now we seem to be good. If another mess up happens, it's gonna be a bit harsher penalty. But yeah, we're finally starting out, thankfully, and okay, it's not gonna be as good of a start as earlier. Oh, actually, he is gonna hit the mass infection on Shedletsky here. Very decent start, actually. Entanglement into 2M1s was a bit more damage, though. But yeah, the tap traps are here. Very good here because, you know, 1x is very slow, so he's going to struggle to get anything done with the tripwire into the trip mine. But Entanglement's going to hit. And Hit's going to come out. Shedletsky's going to manage to dodge out mass infection. And honestly, anything could happen here. Guest could be here at the right timing. Does get the shove. And the block into the parry punch! Great reads, even on 300 ping. Oh my god, Moon Crescent, absolutely disgusting play. Very, very good start here for the Survivor team. They're going to be looking for their next target, and it seems to still be Shedletsky. Did they hit both of them? I can't tell, but they definitely did hit the Shedletsky here, who might have full healed with the chicken. Oh my god, and the stun comes through, and this pizza comes through. And that's going to be Tap Trap as well, which might get hit. The Tap Trap is removed, plus the mine. Entanglement does miss. Again, on this high ping, you can still dodge out Entanglement. It doesn't matter, as long as you do things well. And Yarwar struggling to get this Shedletsky killed. Mass infections are not hitting how he wants them to hit. And, oh my god, and the sentry's in a great spot in the corner here to waste time. And I think he's a bit wary of... Oh my god, he's a bit wary of Guess now. But he does get a nice entanglement here on the Shedletsky. Into the aura read. And Shedletsky's gonna be half health. If this mass infection hits, it could be very bad. This could just be a dead Shedletsky very soon, unless he gets a lot of help in the next 50 seconds. Entanglement comes out, misses completely, and 45 seconds left in the corner of the map. 1x can simply aura read or get a lucky mass infection here. Simply does not get the lucky mass infection though. Kind of runs in circle, gets into the tripwire, and that's going to be really rough here. And he's going to be losing Shedletsky, who he still wants dead. Oh my god, Guest, great support. Entanglement comes out. Oh my god, Shedletsky full healed chicken, it seems. Or not full healed, but at least healed a lot. And, okay, it might have been pizza and chicken, because he isn't even half health after that hit, even though it went through resistance. The poison didn't do enough to put him into limping, and I think with 10 seconds left, Yarwar just might get the 0k here. With great plays from the Survivor team, and really unlucky throws from Yarwar. It was very, very rough. But yeah, now we're going to see Moon Crescent on the killer against RYD on the Survivor, and we'll see how this goes. I mean, with these penalties, You know, RYD actually, I realized has already lost. But, you know, there's a stream to entertain, so we're gonna play through the last game to see if, even without the penalties, RYD could have had a chance. But if the Moon Crescent killer gets a single kill, then yeah, it truly was over. Alright, we are gonna get a private server, and we're gonna start pretty soon. Yeah, RYD did lose, but again, last match is gonna be played anyways, for the sake of content. I will write down 2-1 though. RYD washed? I don't think RYD was washed. I think they just got very unlucky there. They did what they could. I hate when my Roblox decides to be the worst thing ever. Okay, there it works. Alright, well, let's see how RYD does on the Survivor round, of course. Even though they have lost. Because, yeah, they had some pretty big penalties from lag, which is just unlucky. Did I miss the whole game? You missed Moon Crescent on Killer against RYD Survivor. Or, no, sorry, RYD on Killer versus Moon Crescent Survivor. Correcting myself. But we are waiting for RYD Survivor team to join here if they want to finish up the match. If they don't, I guess I wouldn't blame them too much. It's okay, but, you know, they are on stream, so I would like this game to be finished fully, even through the penalty, just to see if RYD had a chance. But RYD definitely played well. They just had a really unlucky start here. And Moon Crescent, honestly, played out of their minds on Survivor there. RYD just could not get a single kill going, even through all the gambling they did. I think even with the mass infection hits and stuff like that, they definitely couldn't get that win through. But yeah, Moon Crescent played amazingly on Survivor side with great help from Guest. I don't know if RYD is coming into play. They should be. I might have to go talk to them. I'm gonna leave you guys with music for a sec. Alright, we are back. I was I was checking with the other team because they seem to be a bit lost. I don't care if only we had the same region, I'd beat you in a 1v1 10 times in a row. Why is there ego going on in my chat? When Crescent gets a free reset from a terrible start and their opponent gets a penalty for something not their fault. I mean, the free reset I can't do anything about. The penalties because not only, like, if they had only messed up once, it would have been fine, right? And I would have said, okay, no penalties, go again. But, you know, like, they messed up timer, so we had to restart. Then they lagged out, and then they messed up timer again. So, I mean, that was just rough. I couldn't do anything but give penalties for the sake of fairness and also just delaying the stream like hell. You can't complain about the Noli run clutch plus 1x got 0k? I mean, yeah. No, I mean, Moon Crescent played extremely well on that round. Yeah. RYD is pretty mad right now. They're complaining about the ping. I can't really say much here. It's an Asian team versus an EU team. Oh my god. Yeah, RYD's pretty mad. Oh my god.